All right, we are on. Tom, you can hear me,
I can.
right? Okay, great. Let's get this started. Hey everyone, accountants, data enthusiasts, and BI champions. Welcome to our highly engaging business intelligence podcast, where we are about to take you on an electrifying journey through the world of data and insights with an action packed show in store for you. Well, before we dive into discuss the highs and lows of a business intelligence platform, let us find out why would any company need a BI platform? Who companies adopted it? What was their business life before adopting a business intelligence tool and after? So I remember there was this tech company that relied on manual spreadsheet, Excel spreadsheet based financial forecasting, which often led to inaccuracies and difficulties in scenario planning. With the adoption of a financial forecasting BI software, they improved forecast accuracy by 25%. And the tool provided real time data updates and advanced scenario modeling, helping them identify potential cost saving opportunities, which resulted in a 15% reduction in operational expenses and a 20% increase in profit margins. Well, how cool is that? Tom, I'm sure you've got something to share too. Why don't you tell the audience about the instance where BI saved the business from fallen?
Yeah, thanks, Emmett. So there's a company that we partnered with named Ledger Wizards, and they were struggling, with the mounting chaos of manual reporting preparation, which we hear time and time again from many of our clients. So their team was drowning in paperwork, making errors, and losing clients due to delayed reporting. So with the discovery and partnership of our business intelligence software, they were able to get rid of the spreadsheets and embrace, the automation factor. So with that being said, the data analysis became a breeze, insights flowed like a river. And, once the time they were spending, crunching numbers and utilizing, and now they're able to utilize, strategic decision-making processes and put them ahead of the game. The BI software tool, was able to give them visualization into financial trends, spot efficiencies, and get timely, accurate reports that are so important to the clients, and to streamlining the efficiencies and creating an awesome balance sheet and experience. So what we see time and time again is our clients are able to go into an advisory service, and that's when we get into, being able to reduce, 15% of the operating expenses. It's, taking the amount of time that it's taking, a lot of our clients to prepare the reports that are needed weekly and annually. We see that, there was sometimes an average of maybe 4 hours that they were doing that would take times to get the reporting and the numbers gathered. So it's when we talk about the 15% of reduction in operational expenses, but then also a 20% increase in profit margins, and this is with the ability from the data that they receive from our BI tool.
Wow, that's a lot of interesting findings, Tom. Now we'll dive deep into the ever evolving landscape of business intelligence with our incredible PathQuest expert. Whether you are a seasoned data ninja or a BI newbie, we promise there's something incredible for everyone. We've got mind blowing tips to impress your boss, jaw dropping tricks to dazzle your clients, techniques that will make you the talk of the town, and a whole lot of fun features that will turbocharge your data game. Our aim is to empower you with the knowledge of processing, analyzing, sharing, and presenting data like a pro to captivate your audience. Oh, yeah, it's not just another boring podcast. We are all about keeping it real, keeping it exciting, and keeping you hooked throughout the show. And that's not all. Stay tuned as we answer your burning questions, share the juiciest news in the BI universe, and take a sneak peek behind the scenes to discover the hidden gems of data management. Well, this podcast is brought to you by PathQuest, a subsidiary of Pacific Accounting and Business Services, also known as PABS, a result-driven blended shore outsourced accounting company that has been doing outsourced accounting business for over 14 years to 4,000 plus customers across US, Canada, UK, and Australia. It offers a range of result-driven outsourced accounting solutions. With PathQuest accounts payable, businesses can optimize POs, invoices, and payment cycles with automation. PathQuest BI gathers vast data for valuable financial intelligence, while PathQuest's scale model overcomes staffing and workload challenges, accelerating business outcomes without adding internal headcount. Today, we're going to talk about PathQuest BI. And guess what? I'm your host, Amit Bangal, with 17 years of diverse experience. And joining us is the legendary Tom Johnson, Regional Director at PathQuest, and a top-notch analytics guru who will reveal the secret sauce to turning data into pure magic. Get ready for an exciting discussion packed with insights and expertise. Let's dive in. Tom?
Thanks, Amit. So like you said, I'm a regional director here at PathQuest. I've got 30 plus years, experience working with diverse industries and technologies. The last 12 years, I've been focused on software companies, helping them excel in sales, operations, support, and product development. So I'm really excited to share my insights on our BI tool today. This is very open forum, so any questions you have, please throw it in the chat, and then after we're done today, we'll address any questions that arise during our 30 minutes discussion with you. But we thank you so much for taking the time to join us, Amit here and I today, and we look forward to sharing our information.
Thank you, Tom. Well, for an accountant or a non-accountant, just to understand, what is the base of any BI software? Where do you take the data from, and is it good enough? Is it valid enough? Do I need to worry about anything?
So basically, it gathers data from databases, spreadsheets, and even cloud services. But it's rating the accounting system, where it's most reliable. The filtered data, where the filtered data resides. So with the power of BI, it transforms numbers into action-packed insights. So it's a true value and game changer for your business.
Right. And then coming back to our topic of discussion, the highs and lows of business intelligence, let's dive into discuss first about the highs of a BI system: efficiency, analytics at your tips, consolidated roll-up, improvement opportunity, mobile app, and a lot more. So what types of data sources can the BI system connect to? Does it support databases, cloud applications, spreadsheets, APIs, so on and so forth?
Absolutely. Great question. So, it's a super incredible tool, our BI solution that, has seamless integration with all the popular accounting systems, such as QuickBooks, Xero, Sage Intacct, and MYOB. And we are continually exploring, other softwares that we can integrate with and help streamline, resources. So there's no more software, hop in. Our data, aggregation is incredible with, the graphs that we've been able to provide you. So we can sync historical data up to inception, or usually what we hear is the last 2 to 3 years, where the data, is the most valuable to compare, to do your comparison to. So, you're really getting rid of a lot of the spreadsheets and the time that you're spending in, and it's automated through our BI tool. So once again, I'll get back to the fact that, it's really on you becoming more than an accountant. It's being that trusted advisor and true advisory services which are valuable, so valuable for your clients.
Right. And talking about syncing the data, how frequently can the data be updated or refreshed within the BI system?
Yeah, another game changer for us is it's automatically synced every 12 hours. So that data is constantly refreshed. But if you need to see it sooner, we've got an awesome sync button right on the main dashboard that gives you instant updates if it's something that you're not able to wait for or you need sooner.
Right. And can you share, talking about efficiency, can you share any examples of how BI has helped your team or anybody identify cost-saving opportunities or improve resource allocation?
Yeah, so we're constantly getting feedback from our current clients on what a game changer our tool has meant to them. So with its insights, you can catch inefficiencies in the operations. You can identify areas where there were overspending maybe on resources. So plus, it has highlighted underutilized assets, that can help you optimize resource allocation. So we've trimmed, the fat, save some serious, and help you save some serious cash, where it counts. So once again, helping you be that advisor and being able to be ahead of the curve. So, most of these companies now are just grateful for the analytic powers that BI brings them.
Right. Now let's just assume for any accounting company that has multiple businesses, say 100 multiple firms they're managing. Uh, do we have kind of a way to look for data in one system with one login?
Absolutely. Yeah. With our BI tool, you can group companies by geography or industry, for example, automotive, construction, nonprofit, retail. Um, and the greatest part about this is even though we're able to, help you with that and break that down by industry and your companies, there's no more logging into multiple platforms, multiple systems. So with the PathQuest BI console, it lets you access all your data all at once in a consolidated view. So the flexibility and convenience is one of our standouts of this tool.
Wow. And what are the other key features of your BI, PathQuest BI?
Yeah, so our landing page, or what we call dashboard, it's a game changer. So it gives you a bird's eye view of all the factual data that is needed on a daily and monthly, annual basis. So it allows you to do your budgeted versus actual financials, all neatly compared. And on the dashboard, you're able to design it yourself. So you're able to take things that are most important to you and design it for the needs specifically to your clients or to you or what you want to see. And for the mobile app, it lets you access it just like you're on your laptop. So you can have the key tabs right on the go. If your clients are asking you questions and you might be on the roll, you can easily access it via our mobile app and find out the data and answer the questions that's needed. So allowing you to be that advisor that they need that's so important to their business. So it comes to improving opportunities is a game changer. So we automatically analyze revenues, expenses, and costs for goods sold. We highlight the pluses, the deltas, and variances, so you can skip all the tedious P&L, sitting and shifting. Plus, you can add your own executive summary and commentary. And what we hear time and time again from our clients is how incredibly time-saving this is and how professional it looks and the value that it brings for their advisory services.
Right. And what different analysis one can expect out of PathQuest BI?
Yeah, so we're not the average accounting system, so we go far and beyond. So think P&L, think balance sheet, cash flow plus revenue, gross and net profit, an array of ratios for days and profitability, leverage, liquidity, operations, business ranking, sustainability, and even forecast analysis. We cover it all.
Wow. Now let's talk about the laws of business intelligence. talking about how does it save cost, effort, and time for anybody, for any accounting company?
Yeah, so our BI tool saves cost, effort, and time by storing and analyzing all sorts of the valuable data. With the BI tool, you can cut costs, you know, and effort seamlessly, analyzing your data smartly. So the tool helps you spot inefficiencies, optimizing processes, and helping you make data-driven decisions. Say goodbye to the wasted resources and time-consuming resources that you've been using in the past, where this just streamlines everything for you, all in one platform.
Oh, that's great. And how do you reduce the need for highly skilled resources?
Yeah, good question. So the BI tool, reduces the need for highly skilled resources by automating the data analysis and reporting processes. So the tool enables users to generate insights and reports without deep technical expertise, freeing up skilled resources from repetitive tasks and allowing them to focus on more strategic and complex activities. Once again, being that incredibly opportunistic advisor and trusted advisor for your clients.
Right. For this, have you got any factual information to shed some light on?
Yeah, I do. And I think these are really important. So what we've seen is 90% of business failures are due to financial management based on a survey that was performed by Accounting Today. I'm sure that's very relatable to a lot of you that are on the call today. 70% of the business owners don't have accountants. So more than half rely on the owners or managers to handle the financials. We see 82% of troubled businesses have poor cash flow management, and 65% of entrepreneurs blame financial management for their collapse, according to a study done by Zero. And Amit, I think we have a question that's in the chat. Do you want to see what that is?
Yeah, one moment. So, I've got a question from Mark. He says, how secure is the system? Is it easy to be hacked, or what's the security measure the BI platform takes?
Yeah, it's extremely securitized. We can share. We actually have the security information that I can share with you on a side note, Mark. So I can email the levels that we go through, but it's 100% security driven.
Right. Tom, you want to go over the remaining statistics that you were talking about?
Yeah, I just finished the last one with 65% entrepreneurs.
Wow, that something is really astonishing. And while I was doing my research, I got to know, the poor data quality costs the U.S. economy a jaw drop in $3.1 trillion annually. That's the price we pay when businesses neglect their data game, and the stakes are high, but so are the rewards. Tom.
Yeah, so accountants and advisors, obviously encounter numerous challenges. Lack of timely insights, limited data integration, complex financial analysis, cumbersome reporting, and reliance on individual expertise. When we did a customer need analysis study on CPAs recently, we found that 75% of the respondents still show a hesitancy to adopt a BI software that can streamline the work. Hence, we urge firms to embrace automation and advanced reporting, enabling informed decision-making and unlocking hidden growth opportunities.
And what are these manual tasks that we are talking about? What manual tasks are we referring to that BI can reduce?
Yeah, so we hear time and time again, it's the manual data entry, the reconciliations, transaction categorization. With our tool, you can free up your staff's time to allow them to focus on strategic and value-added activities. We hear that time and time again.
Right. Um, okay. You said about predictive analytics as well. Why don't you tell me something about the forecast feature that you've got there?
Yeah, in simple terms, it's forecasting is like looking through the windshield rather than the rearview mirror. It uses past data from P&L, balance sheets, and cash flow to predict the future. So you can tweak the rules either at a high level or in a linear detail to make smart predictions. For instance, you can have a linear projection over 3, 6, 9, or 12 months, or link it to previous period, getting a rolling 24-month forecast. So it kind of helps businesses, take action and manage the future effectively.
Right. And what or how many custom reports one can expect out of PathQuest BI?
So it serves up a great dashboard with flashy visualizations for your Zoom calls, pie charts, bar graphs, you name it. No more Excel torture or customizing your reports and all the times that it takes. We work with a lot of nonprofits, and I've heard this time and time again. So it takes them an average of 4 to 5 hours to manually gather the data that they need to present to the boards in the format that we're able to. The data that we're able to help them with is a game changer for them. The 4 to 5 hours, and that's on a low basis from what we're hearing. And then also we help you, with our platform, put together the presentation for the board with all the graphs, and you can design it. There's 3 different formats, and you can design it to the needs that you feel that your board needs. Also, on the other end is with the nonprofits, is we gather all the data that helps you sustain the grants that help you grow your businesses and sustain the businesses. So, the monthly reports have accountants just cheering for us, saving the time and money that with the automated reporting that we provide. So it's a game changer. And once again, it's that advisory role that we're helping you with. And it makes it's really seamless for you, the advisor.
Yeah, and as an accounting firm now, if I'm having multiple businesses, I'm going to have so many users. So tell me something about the user management. Can one control the rights, roles, and how secure this is going to be?
Yeah, so in our system, we've got multiple roles. So there's like administrator, manager, and viewer. So you can still further define the roles of your team and then allow their accesses. So, for example, an admin can access everything, where a manager can view the dashboard and the reports, while a viewer can only see reports. So it's all about keeping things secure and organized, which, Mark, we talked about in our secure system. But it's also within our system, you can keep it secure within the relationships within your company and then also within the clients. So you can restrict the amount of access that each user has within our platform.
Interesting. This is wow. I mean, this sounds like an ideal tool for any accounting company that wants to transition from their accounting business to an advisory one. So yeah, I mean, this sounds too good. That said, we open for questions from the audience. So if you've got any questions or any doubts, you may want to mention those in the comments, and be we'll be willing to answer those right away.
Yeah, while we're waiting for any questions, just to let anyone know that's still on the call, if you can go ahead and add to the comments if you'd like to have a demo that Amit and I would love to do a brief demo with you that takes no more than about a half hour. It's completely open to questions, so you can see what the platform looks like live. And anyone that's joined the call today will be following up with, within the next 3 to 4 days, business days, to get some feedback and schedule a demo.
Yeah. Tom, while we were posting this on LinkedIn, I saw one question on the registration post. That's The user was asking about the onboarding time. So if some company wants to, avail uh, go for PathQuest BI, how much time they can expect to have them onboarded?
Yeah, it's very seamless. Great question. So it's usually less than 2 weeks, or no more than 2 weeks max. What the average is 8 to 9 phone calls. So it's about the availability and how often we can get you on the phone. But it's very seamless. We get access into your ERP system and go ahead and build everything so it speaks back and forth. Then we can help you build the reports and everything that's needed and train you before we go live.
Right, great. I'm not sure I can remember the name of the user, but I guess you've got your answer here. And yeah, there was one more question I remember. Somebody asked about, the monthly report. So it can be pushed to anybody, right? Uh, Once you create the system allows you to push it to any members that are there on the system or not.
Absolutely. So any of the reporting you do, you can share with whomever. So it's right at your fingertips. It's being that advisor and having all the numbers right at your fingertips. Reporting's very simple. We can help you with that during the onboarding process, and you can also create reports of what you need and share it with whomever.
That's great. And yeah, I think I guess you mentioned this, but I still want to be more sure about this. So the system has the flexibility to import budget, right? If it's not there on the accounting system.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Very, very easy.
No, that's great.
And more importantly, it's extremely affordable. Incredibly affordable is what I'd say. I don't see any other questions. Do you?
No, that's all of it. I guess we can call it an episode, and then yeah, this is to inform all the audience that's watching and that was listening to us. We'll come back again. Stay tuned with us for another episode very soon.
Thanks,
You for
everyone.
Thanks, everyone.